friends, how is it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today, we are going over my August favorites. Another month has come and gone. We are officially entering fall soon, and I am so happy to be leaving summer behind. I don't know about you, but I'm over it. It is 5 million degrees in Florida, and it's not gonna really let up anytime soon, but at least like it's coming. Like it'll happen. We're closer now than we were before to some crispier weather. And I want to talk about my favorite things from the month of August. I have some makeup, I have some skincare, I have my favorite book of the month, I have some movies, TV shows, I have various things to talk about, and I'm excited to get into it. Before we get into it though, I did of course film this look. It should already be up on my channel by the time this video goes up. It's from my 2 looks video with my Ghost Town USA palette with Nomad Cosmetics. As far as my accessories today go, my choker is just a basic choker. It's old, but these earrings are 5 lemons and I love them. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about my favorite things from the month of August. All right, let's do skincare first because skincare comes before makeup, but I guess it also comes after makeup. We're just gonna do skincare first. I don't usually like talk about skincare too often. I do test out new things here and there, but for the most part, like I like the things that I like, but I have discovered some new things that got sent to me over the last month that I'm like obsessed with now. First being this Lawless Forget the Filler Moisturizer. As soon as this got sent to me, I was like, oh, this is gonna be good because I love Lawless. I love all of their Forget the Filler lip products, like their lip masks, their lip pencils, their lipsticks, their glosses. I love it all. So I was like, a moisturizer for my face? Absolutely. This is just so good. It's this cute baby pink color. Doesn't really smell like anything, which I prefer, honestly. But it is so nice. I use this every single night. It just like feels thick but lightweight at the same time. I just feel like I'm truly painting on like a moisturizing mask and it's just sinking into my skin. I wake up feeling so refreshed. I love this. This might be my new favorite like nighttime moisturizer of all time. For context, by the way, I do have like normal to dry skin. It's not usually too problematic. It usually agrees with most things, but whether it becomes a favorite or not is to be determined. I also got sent a couple things from the Kate Somerville line, and I really, really like these as well. This is from the Hydra Kate line, which I was honestly intrigued to try for a while, and then they sent these over. So this is the serum, the recharging serum. It's really, really nice. It's super lightweight. I'll kind of just like show you on the back of my hand. It's just like so glossy and hydrating and lightweight. I've been using this every morning, honestly, the last month, and it's just so nice. It sinks in so good. It's very lightweight. Makeup applies beautifully over it. It just makes me feel so moisturized. And then the moisturizer specifically, it's right here, the recharging water cream. I don't always go for a water-based moisturizer. Like I kind of switch back and forth between like watery ones and just traditional ones, but I really, really like this. It has this little pump like that. I'll take a little bit out just so you can see it. I like that it has that packaging so I don't have to scoop my nails into it, but it's like that, just like a very lightweight, watery moisturizer. I just love the way my skin sucks this up. It feels so just refreshing and awakening. It has almost a cooling sensation, but not like minty or tingly. It just feels like just wet and alive and recharged and just so wonderful. So these have been my go-to things in the morning, and I'm just really liking them. It's such a great feeling when you discover like new wonderful skincare products. Moving on to makeup. I don't have like the biggest list of makeup things. I've been using a lot of like tried and true things over the last month, but I have discovered a few things that I'm obsessed with. As far as eyeshadow goes, the Nightshade palette from Gourmet Girls and Doodles by the Bunny takes the cake for sure. It's so pretty. I already did a video on my channel. I think I've done multiple videos actually. I did one like just featuring the palette itself, and then I also included it in a I think it was a members only video actually. I played with this in a members only video, pairing this with the Spooked, and I also did play with this on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. I played with it quite a few times. It is so pretty. I love the like green, purple pop of yellow. It's just so lush and rich. The shimmers are so just sparkly metallic on the lids. They look so pretty. And then the mattes are just pigmented and blendable and amazing. I love the Spooked palette they came out with last year, and this one is amazing as well. I'm so super happy with it. By the way, I'll have everything I talked about today linked down below, as well as any codes if I have any. Sticking with eyes, I don't think I've ever given these lashes a proper shout out, but I'm obsessed with the Bright Lashes brand. This is the brand that Angela Bright created, and I tried the Flutter lashes when her Sigma palette collab got sent to me, like that set of lashes was included. Fell in love with them. I used them up completely. Like I wore them until they were literally falling apart. And then I ordered more lashes. I bought the bundle of all 4 of the half lashes, and then I also bought just an extra pair of Flutter because I already knew I liked those. I'm wearing Vivid today. I just love these. Like, I went through a phase where like I wanted the biggest, most dramatic lashes ever, and I still do like that vibe from time to time. And then I became a mascara girly, and all I wanted to do was wear just mascara. But now I'm a half lash girly. I just love the ease of it. Like I can still play with mascaras and let like my natural lashes kind of peek through, but then just kind of set these in the outer corner, and it gives just that little extra oomph without the feeling of wearing a full lash, because sometimes I just don't want that feeling of wearing a whole heavy lash on my lid. This is just so easy, lightweight. I don't even feel them. I love the different styles. Like I said, I'm wearing Vivid right now. Flutter I wore so much over the last month. You probably saw them. I know there's like plastic, but I'm not taking them apart just yet. These are Flirt. I'm really excited about these. I like how piecey they are. And then Flare. Just really lovely, chunky, flary, just lovely lashes. I'm so excited about these, and now I'll be set for quite a while, probably at least 4 months, if not longer. We'll see how long I can stretch these. Moving on to lips. I have quite a few lip products actually. First of all, Lawless came out with more of their Forget the Filler products, including lip pencils and lipsticks. I have all of the lip pencils and lipsticks, but I'll just shout out a few favorites. I love these lip pencils so much. Like I love the Rare Beauty ones, and now I love these as well. Like they might become like my new favorite. The shades I've worn the most are Honey Rose. It's kind of like a rosy brown color. I've worn that one a lot. And then I think my #1 favorite from them is Nude Honey. Just another kind of like warmer brown. It's like the other one looks a little mauvey in comparison, but these are so creamy. They glide onto the lips so nicely. They are wooden, so you have to sharpen them if they get low. But yeah, I love these. I think they're fantastic lip pencils. There's a good variety of shades like mauvey, peachy, pinky, red, brown. Like they have a good range in the like 8 or 9 that they came out with. And there's also the Forget the Filler lip plumping lipsticks. Now, I personally don't get a lip plumping sensation from these at all. I get it very heavily with their mask and with their glosses. These, not so much, but aside from that, I love the formula. I did do a full lip swatch video with all of the lipsticks over on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. I honestly love all the shades. Platinum by itself is a little scary for me because it's like, I'll show you. It's just very like bright, pale pink. Like it just looks a little scary when it's just by itself, but I have paired this with like a dark lip liner and just kind of patted it in the center. That's really pretty. But as far as my 2 favorite shades, Soft Truffle I've worn a few times, just kind of like a lighter neutral. I mean, nothing too crazy. I have this kind of shade a million times over, but it's just so good. Like I can wear that anytime. And then Cookie I think is my #1 favorite. A little bit more of like a warm brownie neutral. It's just such a good go-to. These are very like creamy and smooth and lovely. They're not like super matte, but they're also not super shiny. It's a really good just kind of satin in between. Such a good lipstick formula. Like it's up there with the Rare Beauty ones for me. And then also I have the new Odyssey lip oil glosses from Milk Makeup. They came out with 8 shades. I again also did a lip swatch video over on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts if you want to see them all in action, but I just have a couple to share with you. 4 of them are more of a just cream finish, and the other 4 have like a little bit of sparkle to them. These are very just lightweight, moisturizing. I'm wearing one today. This is the shade Quest. It's just so lovely. Just like lightweight, shiny, nourishing. Like these do not feel heavy at all. It almost just feels like a lip treatment. They don't leave like a stain behind or anything like that, but I just feel like they have a really good pigment like right off the bat. And then this one's one of the sparkly ones called Trek. It's not like obnoxiously sparkly, but there's definitely a little bit of sparkle in there compared to the other one. These are just so good. They smell like fruity cake. They feel super nice. They're not minty or plumping or tingly if you're not into anything like that. They're just nourishing and soft, and it's like the literal perfect hybrid between a lip oil and a lip gloss because it has the shiny glossiness, but with the nourishing, lightweight treatment of a lip oil. I'm just absolutely obsessed with them. I think they're so good. Moving on to books now. I don't like to talk about a ton of books in these favorites videos anymore, just because I always do my get ready with me reading wrap up at the beginning of every month. So that'll be coming very soon. It might be the next video after this one for all I know. Actually, I think a vlog is after this one, but then it'll be coming soon after that. So I don't want to just like be redundant, but I will shout out my favorite book that I read this month, and it was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've been being told for months and months to read this book, and I finally got around to it, and I'm mad that I didn't read it sooner. It was so good, just such a great story about Evelyn Hugo, the Hollywood starlet, kind of going back over her life and everything she went through, all of the different husbands and the real meaning behind everything, and just kind of like what was really going on behind the scenes versus what people perceived things to be. It was just such a captivating story. I loved her character. I felt like I was in the story with her, just absorbing everything. It was just so good. I don't want to delve into too much detail more than that about it, because I just feel like it's something you should find out for yourself, because I really didn't know anything about this book going into it other than like the synopsis. It was just so good. I gave it 5 stars. I think Netflix owns the rights now to make this a movie, and I simply can't wait. I think it's gonna be so good. I hope it's so good. This was just so amazing. It's so funny. Like, I feel like when I hear about Taylor Jenkins Reid, it's so divided. People seem to either love her books or they absolutely cannot stand like her writing style. I love it. I just think it's so easy to read and easy to like fall into. It was just such a good book, and I'm so excited about it. And now I want to read more books. I've read Daisy Jones, but I need to read more of her things now. And finally, last but not least, I have a few movies and TV shows that I'm really excited about. Let's do movies first. Barbie Movie. Perfect movie. I should have talked about it last month, but I technically hadn't seen it yet, even though I did see it in July. I'd filmed the favorites video, I think the day before or the day of seeing it. But Barbie Movie was perfect. It was such a good combination of like goofy, stupid, silly humor, but also like really deep and emotional. Like, it has you feeling so, I don't know, just emotional at the end of it. It was so, so good. I love Weird Barbie so much. She was my favorite character, and I just loved it. If you have not seen Barbie Movie yet, please go see it. Do yourself a favor. It was so, so good. Like, there's a reason people are like freaking out about it. It was amazing. I also loved the new Haunted Mansion movie. It was so cute. It was so different than like the Eddie Murphy one that came out in like the 90s or early 2000s. I don't even know when that one came out. Such a different vibe, like completely different story, but pays so much like homage to the ride. Like, so many little details from the ride are incorporated in the movie. It was so super cute. I really enjoyed it, and I love that it came out in like the summer, so I could enjoy some spooky feels while trying to get through the summer months. It was super cute. I would highly recommend checking that one out as well. Now, moving on to some TV shows that are currently running that we are watching week to week. All of them are on Hulu, actually, but Hulu owns the rights to Futurama now, and they have brought it back, and they're making more episodes, and it is just filling my soul with all the happiness. I love Futurama. It's one of my favorite shows. I'm really not big into like adult cartoons for the most part. Like, it's just not really my humor style typically, but something about Futurama I just love. It's like stupid, but there's also like more like high comedy intellectual jokes. I don't really want to say intellectual because it makes it sound like it's like a smart show. It's a stupid show. It's a cartoon, but you know what I mean? It's not just like only slapstick or sexual jokes. Like, there's more to it than that. And it's so good so far. I feel like they're doing so good with bringing it back. That first episode of the new season was just like so many jokes on the fact that things get rebooted all the time. And they brought back like so many characters already, and it's just so good. It's like there was never any time in between the last season and the current one. So I'm so thrilled that Futurama is back. Also, season 5 of What We Do in the Shadows is currently running. I love What We Do in the Shadows. I've mentioned it before, and I will mention it again. It's a mockumentary style show similar to The Office or Parks and Rec, where it's like the cameraman and the interview style stuff, but it's about vampires, and it's a Taika Waititi show. It is so freaking funny. This new season is so good. The episode where they go to the mall was just hilarious. I love this show. I love the characters. We actually watched the What We Do in the Shadows movie a couple weeks ago just to like, I don't know, like watch the origin of what this show is based off of. And it was so like stupid good. Like it's one of those movies that has zero plot. It just kind of is, like it just felt like a long episode with like different vampires. It was really cute though, but I'm so happy that season 5 is out. It's just so good. And finally, season 3 of Only Murders in the Building is also out, and I've been loving it. I love this show so much. I first discovered it after season 2 had already come out, and Zane and I binged both seasons so fast. It was so good, and then we were like, bummed that we finished it so fast because then we had nothing else to watch. So we are so excited that season 3 is here. It's so good so far. I love that Paul Rudd and Meryl Streep are in it. It's just fantastic. Steve Martin and Martin Short are just so funny together. Selena Gomez is a queen, and I'm just so obsessed. It is such a good show. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's just kind of like a comedy about a murder mystery. Like they kind of have their own podcast, and they're trying to solve various murders each season about murders that happened in their building. And it's just so good. I love it so much. These are like top tier shows for me. I'm so happy that all 3 of them have new episodes coming out right now. So yeah, that is my August favorites. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward to future months. I think September is gonna be so fun. I have a really fun big Disney trip planned with friends early into the month that I cannot wait for. And we'll be prepping for Zane's birthday trip in the beginning of October, and it's just gonna be so fun. We have Halloween Horror Nights coming up soon, and I just can't wait. So thank you for joining and hanging out. I would love to hear what your favorites for the last month were, whether it was makeup, movies, skincare, food, a thing you did. I would love to hear what your favorites were for August. If you made it to the end of this video, leave your current favorite emoji. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the Baddie Bean fam. I'm Baddie Bean on everything. Instagram, TikTok, you know the drill. And if you want, you can subscribe. If you want to see more of my videos, I'm posting most days here as well. Also, feel free to join my channel memberships. The link to sign up will be down below. You'll get fun little perks, including a members only get ready with me once a month, which the new month is about to start, so I'll be asking very soon for my members to help me decide what to use in that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.